Now on Fox 9, a local family's worst fears confirmed. The body of 20-year-old Brian Vasquez found in the Colorado River after he drowned during a group float down. We'll speak to a neighbor who helped with the search efforts, and another former daycare worker at Marine Corps Air Station Yuma pled guilty to child abuse charges. We share the sentence handed down from the judge. Plus, a challenger to President Biden in 2024 visits Yuma, what he says the administration is getting wrong in response to the border crisis, as Fox 9 starts now.
Live from Studio A in Yuma, Arizona, broadcasting throughout the desert Southwest and streaming live on KECYTV.com. Fox 9 News at 9 starts now.
Welcome to your only local news at 9. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm Adam Klepp. The family and friends of a young Yuma man are in mourning tonight after Yuma County deputies confirmed he was found dead this morning after going on a float down on the Colorado River. A kayaker found the body of 20-year-old Brian Vasquez east of the Cocopah Bend RV Park. Chanel Ramos reports.
Vasquez went missing Monday night. Deputies say he had last been seen going underwater in the Colorado River near the launch ramp at Hidden Cove RV Park. Family members had asked the community to help in the search, and volunteers answered, including one volunteer who was out there this morning right before the body was found.
This morning to offer my help, and I offered my boat and motor, oar, life jackets, so the father and the grandfather could go out together.
The community rallied behind Brian's family, including his former teacher.
He was always a kind of a bright light in our classrooms.
During the search, Brian's stepfather, Chris Ruiz, fondly spoke of his stepson's character.
Always kind and willing to give his shirt off his back to help out others.
Hoping there would be better news, but that didn't happen.
Chanel, thanks. One of the two former daycare workers at Marine Corps Air Station Yuma entered a change of plea earlier today, which will send her to jail. 29-year-old Valerie McKinstry pled guilty to 2 modified felony counts of child abuse and 11 modified misdemeanor counts of child endangerment. She originally withdrew her plea prior to her sentencing last month. The parents of the victims opposed the no jail time part of that initial plea deal, saying how the punishment didn't fit the crime. MCAS Yuma told us this incident has made them more vigilant in their vetting process, especially when it came to their child development center.
During our investigation, MCAS Yuma pulled about 20 hours of random footage from the other classrooms just to ensure that the abuse was not a systemic problem within the child development center.
In jail, but will receive credit for 1 day already served. She will also be under 4 years of supervised probation after her release and will self-surrender beginning her jail term starting June 19th. The Yuma mother accused of trying to murder her teenage son will remain in treatment to continue her mental competency evaluation. 37-year-old Deanna Diaz arrested for allegedly stabbing her 15-year-old son after an argument last year. He was rushed to the hospital and survived. Her attorney requested that Diaz remain under an evaluation for 30 more days, which was granted by the judge. She'll be back in court next month. And in Imperial County, the Calexico Unified School District and the police department are keeping a close eye on 2 schools after a student posted a threat on social media. Reporter Karina Bazarte spoke to police today as they found the source of that threat.
The school district received information on their anonymous tip line of a 13-year-old who posted a video and a picture showing off a gun on Instagram Friday night. In the video posted on Instagram, the student states that harm might come to staff and students at Enrique Camarera Junior High School on June 9th. Calexico police and the FBI were able to find where the threat was coming from.
And we spoke to the student and we spoke to parents, and the student was willing to talk to us, and it appeared to be non-credible.
Calexico police was able to search his parents' home. No weapons were found inside. Police say the teen offered a motive.
Mentioned the fact that he he just put it out there because of some bullying incident that occurred 3 years ago. And checking history on the juvenile, he's got no history, no criminal history.
So far, the teen is not facing any criminal charges. Calexico police are also looking into reports of someone with a rifle in a vehicle near Calexico High School Monday, but so far have not been able to find the person. The police department will have extra officers on hand for the high school's graduation happening Friday. Reporting from Calexico, I'm Karina Basarte.
A presidential candidate is in Yuma less than 2 months after announcing his campaign. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a Democrat running against Joe Biden in the 2024 election. Samantha Bird joined him as he went to the Yuma border this morning.
The Yuma sector border was just one of the many stops presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. made during his 2-day tour of Yuma County. Another politician witnessing the U.S.-Mexico border firsthand.
People all over the world now believe that we have an open border here. And, the cartels are deeply involved and are making billions of dollars from this.
In April, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announced his candidacy for the Democratic nomination in the 2024 presidential election. He says he has a border plan in place if elected president, saying the government is not stepping up to the plate.
This is a failure of the federal government. And yet this little town is taking it, is shouldering the burden of that and doing it in a way that is just really inspiring.
During his visit, Kennedy Jr. also spoke with several local leaders about issues the community is facing.
Talking to the people in Yuma and seeing the impact on this side of the border. They're now trying to deal with an influx of 310,000 migrants a year.
The candidate also met with Sheriff Leon Wilmot, officials at Regional Center for Border Health and Yuma Regional Medical Center, as well as local agriculture leaders. He learned that Yuma ag is critical in the nation's food supply, and farming on the border does not make that easy.
If a human being walks through that field, they have to plow under, in many cases, the crop, and that costs them $10,000 an acre, and it's unreimbursed, unreinsured.
Kennedy Jr. says he spoke with one farmer who had to dispose of about 80 acres of celery after migrants caused food safety issues in the field.
Cost $10,000 an acre. That's close to $1 million that he had to eat himself.
Kennedy Jr. is the nephew of former President John F. Kennedy and the son of Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, who also ran for president. He says he plans to take what he learned in Yuma along his campaign trail as he goes head-to-head with President Joe Biden in 2024. Reporting in Yuma, Samantha Bird, News 11.
Samantha, thanks. Meanwhile, another presidential hopeful was at the Arizona-Mexico border today. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in Cochise County meeting with local sheriffs from all 4 border states.
What they're doing, this catch and release, is not actually lawful that they're doing. They're protecting.
DeSantis met with other law enforcement in Sierra Vista, Arizona for a roundtable meeting. DeSantis is visiting as the immigration battle intensifies during the start of the primary campaign for the GOP. In the meeting, DeSantis urged state and local officials to intensify their presence at the border to make up for what he says is inaction from D.C.
There's a whole host of problems. Obviously, the federal government could solve most of these if it had the will to do so, and maybe it will get the will to do it at some point in the future. But in the meantime, I think we need to come and work hard together.
DeSantis also was criticized today by California Governor Gavin Newsom, who says he believes the governor broke the law by flying migrants to Sacramento this week. All right, now we welcome in Melissa Zaremba for a first look at our weather. But first, we're looking at the sky in New York City. This time-lapse showed how in a matter of hours it turned orange. This all due to blowing smoke from wildfires in Canada, impacting air quality as far south as our nation's capital. Melissa, the wind certainly has been noticeable this week here in the desert Southwest. What's it like out there now in terms of our air quality here?
Yeah, I mean, we're still feeling breezy, but we're not experiencing what that air quality we just saw was. So thankfully, we're not in that, but we are feeling the winds. And you can see that just on our RV World Yuma Skycam. But let's go ahead and take a look at our current air quality to see where we stand, because not too bad for us here in the desert Southwest. We're actually green right here in Yuma. We're seeing mainly moderate conditions for Imperial County, and also too, something I want to mention, there is an air quality alert for Imperial Valley that'll stay in effect until 9 p.m. tomorrow, and that's just going to be for the smog. So that's just something to be mindful of for our air quality conditions. But good news is we are going to have temperatures staying nice and cool, or at least cooler than normal for this time of year. So I'll have more in my full forecast on what we can expect for the rest of our work week.
All right, Melissa, thanks. For coming up next on Fox 9, why one local lawmaker says Arizona can have its cake and eat it too, continuing to grow despite a dwindling water supply. We'll be right back.